tutorial. I'm here with the one and only Angela C. Styles. I'm so excited to have her here today in the studio, and we'll be doing some great work. How are you doing, Angela?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for coming. It's so short. She came in like a month, with a month's notice. Came do some awesome holiday. What do you plan on doing in particular?
So, a lot of girls come to me and they're always like, what do I do if I don't want to put a lot of heat on my hair, or I want to wear my hair, I just don't know how or what I should do? So I wanted to, number one, do some color, because I feel like when you do have natural hair, you kind of need something to give it a little life so it doesn't just look like you ain't doing your hair, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to color her. She's so pretty, and she has this like really nice warm rosy undertone. So I think I want to go more in those copper tones. And black girls look so pretty in those red tones. We look like tan and just like, oh, it's so pretty. So I want to do that, and then I want to use some of my textured hair from Conscious Curls, which is my hair extensions line, and blend that into her hair, kind of pump up the color a little bit more. This is her first time getting color, obviously.
Her very first time. Angela is such a talented stylist. She's done some of the greatest that you have seen. I love her color techniques. Some kind of wonderful. Always soft, organic, nicely textured hair. It's never like crispy. I'm watching.
But that's kind of my thing.
Right.
I don't really have like a signature. I like for my hair to almost look like nothing happened.
Exactly.
But it's really a lot of effort there. But it's like, I like for my girls to kind of just look like, this is me all of a sudden. And you just have a new you all the time. Right. But yeah, I like that you appreciate my vibe. It's more understated. You kind of got to know what you're looking at.
I remember when I first started watching you on Kim Kimball.
Yeah.
That's when I first saw you. And I immediately started, I was like, who is this girl? I got to put on her page. She's really good. And ever since then, I've been a huge fan. Very, very supportive. And I just love every single style. I love you like the braid.
Thank you.
Yeah, all of that. So I'm so excited to get started here. We're going to get started immediately.
Yes,
but
let's do it.
first, what color line are you using?
So I like to use, for natural hair, I like to use Redkin Chromatics. Their color is infused with like oils, so it always makes the hair look soft and shiny. It doesn't make it dry on natural hair. It lifts really quickly, and it has nice pigments, especially when you're going more warmer. Their cool tones are not as aggressive, so I like using it for like golden colors, red tones, things like that. It always gives me a beautiful, even result.
Awesome, awesome. Well, let's get this party started. Alright, so the process has begun. Now, I heard you mention that you use Olaplex in your color.
Yeah, I like to use Olaplex because that is one of the ways that it helps, you know, keep the bonds in the hair. So there's a liquid formula that you put into the color, and that's the first part of it. And then you can follow up with like shampoo and conditioner and the bond builder that kind of brings it all back. So you get the elasticity back, you get the curl pattern back. Because I love curly hair, you know what I mean? And I think we don't give it enough credit.
You definitely got a book.
I do.
Hold on, let's call Angela the Mogul. She's a hairline. Let me show you these extensiones here. That's extension in Spanish because you know.
Yes, extensiones.
Extensiones. Here's her natural coiffed extensions here. It's going to blend in perfectly with the model's texture. How long have you had your hairline now?
I've had my hairline for like 4 years, but I really just started taking it seriously like in the last 2, I want to say.
Okay.
You know, entrepreneurship is kind of hard. So
it is definitely a challenge. Give me 1 second. I was getting I wanted some water. They was like, oh, thank you so much for getting up. You're so handsome. Some older white man. But anyway. Back to it. So you're with your hairline 4 years now.
Yeah, I started it in 2015. Oh, it's 2020. So yeah, it's 4 years. But it takes a while to like get the whole situation right, as far as the supplier and making sure I understand the e-commerce element, So I feel like the first 2 years I was just making sure my product was consistent. And then understanding e-commerce, making sure that the communication, you know, between the buyer works online. So I had to figure that out, just the website alone, the kinks, and then hiring the right people to like just help make sure everything flows together. So it's definitely been a journey, but Conscious Curls is my baby because I donate 10% of each sale to nonprofits. So that's kind of why I named it that, just being conscious about helping others while also helping yourself.
I love the name Conscious Curls.
Yeah, and then I try to put a focus more on textured hair. So even though I do carry straight textures, I wanted to name it Curls to really emphasize like the people who I wanted to target, and like knowing that you can find a texture that works with your own hair, or getting something that helps you take a break from doing your hair. So
not only does she carry curly hair, but she also carries straight, body wave, and all that stuff. It's not just curly hair.
Yeah, no.
It's amazing to see you start at the front of the head when you color, because in school we're taught
to start in the back.
And I actually started in the front too. This is definitely reassuring to me.
Nice, that's what's up. I feel like, you know, school is a nice foundation. It's the best foundation.
It is.
But a lot of things you kind of learn through trial and error, and then just realizing like the goal that you have, and you know, doing what makes sense for the desired goals. So with us doing this warm copper color, I wanted to make sure that the color emphasis was on the front. So wherever you start the color is where it processes the longest. So I wanted to make sure that the front processes more, so it's bolder, it's richer up there. So I'm just going in and leaving a little bit of roots so we don't have hot roots.
No hot roots, so it's important to start at least an inch or two away from the scalp to avoid getting hot roots. And the hot roots are, it's when you apply the color directly on the roots first, and it lifts up way too fast and way too high, and it appears to be lighter than the rest of the color. So it's important to start a little away from the scalp first and then work through it. So you ever color wigs?
Oh, all the time.
Okay, so you know coloring a wig and coloring a human head is totally different.
Totally different.
It's like way thicker, more time.
So much more. It processes longer.
There's no body heat.
Yeah, no body heat. That's a good point. It's definitely another process. I love your colors for sure. You do so.
You Jersey.
You do so. I love colors. Love. Especially your ash tones. You do really good with blondes and ash tones. And that's something that I feel like a lot of black girls don't understand, like the importance of not making the hair always look orange and like real bright yellow.
We're so used to getting that blonde.
Yeah, that flat yellow blonde. Yeah, I always am like, come on, toner. Yeah. You can tell educated stylists from the ones that kind of just have a talent and just try to figure it out. You could definitely tell. I think that's what I became a fan of yours, because I was like, that's precision cutting right there. Like, he's styling, but he's doing some cuts. Like,
I'm so honored.
Yes.
You never really know what someone thinks of you until you actually, meet them, because like you would never know I'm authentic work.
I know.
Just from looking at it.
I always get like now kind of weirded out when people are like, "Oh my God, I love you, you," and I'll be like, "Really?"
You're gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah.
So you're always shocked to see what other talent. It makes you feel better when other talent,
Yeah.
Like, you definitely reassuring.
But going back to wigs, it seemed like once they became popular, a lot of women started getting traction alopecia from using this extra hold glue. And ironically, my first national campaign was for a glue, like a lace glue company. Salon Pro 32nd, we rolled out a glue line in like 2010. This was before I moved to LA, this was before any of that. And I was the platform educator, and I also helped with like the campaigns and stuff. So, we're selling this glue, we're selling like a glue touch-up kit, we're selling all these things, and then fast forward probably like 3 or 4 years later, it became huge, and I'm like, oh no, like this is so wrong. And I'm really like on the other side of it, like don't glue. But I was working for this brand that rolled out the first product.
Trader, man.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Even like looking at clips on how almost used to be. And they were okay back then, but it's just one particular scene, and it was the Dream Girls from back in the day. It was Loretta Devine, the mom from Alicia, and then you could see their lace wig going across the forehead. Like it was like the hairline was here, and the lace was literally on the forehead. Like
yeah, because they didn't want to put it on the hair.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the lace was meant to stay. Like a lot of that lace is meant to stay on the hair, and you glue where the lace is and not where the hair is.
And they would glue. They would nickel with the lace.
Exactly, to make it blend in with the skin.
But you can see it.
You can still see it.
But they were still, moving and saying really nice. It wasn't so distracting, but I was like, dang,
that's hilarious. Yeah, frontals it's definitely come a long way. So while I feel like it might not be for everybody, I think I love the fact that the black hair community has accelerated the look of it to a level that it's just like so unmatched. It's on point. We take something, spin it, and make it better. So I love that. I just wish that there was a little bit more handled with care with who should wear it and how long and all of that. So that's why I try not to do that as much, because I feel like the market is oversaturated with that look, and a lot of people don't understand who it's for. So yeah, going back to what you initially asked me, I just feel like healthy hair in all facets is my specialty. Whatever you want to do. Like if you want to wear wigs, you can wear wigs.
Today's color choice is going to be the Color Fusion by Redkin and the Chromatics by Redkin. So here they are here. These 3 boxes here were the colors used today. Do you ever do like shadow rooting at all? Like leaving some depth in the roots, like
yeah, I do. With reds, I don't do that as much, or I do it with a different tone of red. But with like blondes and browns, yeah, I love doing that because it gives a more grown out look. With reds, because it's like the black grows in, I don't necessarily like the root connecting with that as much. So I don't really do it with reds.
But even with reds, I love seeing that red right at the root.
Me too.
Like coming out the scalp.
Me too. It's just something about it.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're back here with this lovely. I hope you guys can see this. How beautiful this red is. It's like an arbony.
Copper, cinnamon.
This is just perfect.
So whenever I do reds, I like to see that the brows kind of flow into the color. But what I hate is red eyebrows. Like I never feel like the brows should be the exact same color as the hair, but they just shouldn't be as dark, because when you look at the brow and the hair, you kind of want it to blend and like still all have that brightness. So she has beautiful full brows. I don't want to make them light. I don't want to make them blonde. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put this lightener on really quick while we have this mask on her hair conditioning. And then I'm just going to watch it for about 5 minutes at max and then just wipe it right off. And so all it's going to do is just knock off the darkness, and it'll just give a smoother transition of color from her brows to her hair, basically.
So it's 5 the max you'll do?
Every person is different, but because it's lightener, you don't want to put it on for you gonna have blonde eyebrows and gonna be looking crazy. That might work on the runway, but it's not gonna be cute like in real life.
You're a little trendsetter, man.
Nah, Shawty. So I just mixed up a little bit, and I'm just gonna go right on and apply it to her brow.
Very nice.
Now this might tingle a little bit. That's kind of what lightener does. It's gonna get in there and activate. But we will watch it. And sometimes it's better to wipe it off when it's too early than too late, because then you'll have to go back in with the brown color to try to create the exact color. But if you wipe it off when it's too early, at least you know you're getting there. You can just put a little bit more on.
Do you ever tone the brows, or you only just like, okay?
No, because the color that I want them to get to is just like a level or 2 above what it is.
Okay.
So it won't need toner, because I'm not taking out the pigment to the point that it needs to be filled with anything, and it won't be orange.
Got you. That's what I was thinking, like, would it come out orangey tone and whatnot?
Yeah, if it's orange.
I always think 5 minutes, it'd be like, oh, here goes some brass, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if it's orange, that means you left it on too long, because you still want it to look brown.
Gotcha.
Now, depending on the temperature of her body and her skin, everything, some spots might lighten up faster than others, but that's why you literally gotta sit here and watch it. Like, don't start washing dishes, don't get on the phone, sitting on the porch.
Don't
like,
start Insta tweeting.
Don't do none of that. Like, you literally gotta watch it.
But it's just eyebrows, still go back.
Right, no worries, we just burn them off and make some new ones.
Who needs some?
Okay, that's real cute. You know, give me a little eyebrow action.
So hot, like a hot LA model.
Right.
Okay, guys, so we are back here with this luscious, beautiful red tone. We just rinse her mask out, and I'm gonna do a blowout and trim on her / bob. just kidding.
Say what? Right.
Ooh, I'm so crazy. But I'm just gonna do like a nice soft trim on her.
Yeah, we're gonna clean it up. She hasn't had a cut, so she definitely needs a cut. But what I wanted to show you guys before we blow her out is how perfectly this texture matches her own texture. I brushed out the texture, but she'll be able to wear these clip-ins. This is Power Plus. I colored it, put some highlights in it, and we colored it the exact same color as her hair. But she'll be able to wear these and match it with her texture naturally. Today we're gonna blow her out because I really want to give her a good cut and like see her hair. But she'll be able to wear them both ways. So I just wanted to show you guys like how nice and perfect the textures match.
Perfect.
Let's get this hair dry.
Angela's about to start the actual installation of
the clip-ins. And what I like to do sometimes, especially with clients that have never had color, is instead of putting all of the color on their hair, I'll give them clip-ins or give them like extensions to add some extra dimension instead of doing all the work on their hair, just to give it a break in case, you know, they're not sure how far they want to dive into the color. But it's a good way to just create more depth. So I did some like fiery copper and then darken the roots so it'll have a lot of dimension when it's all blended together.
You're gonna wet it afterwards to reverse it. Oh no, you're gonna.
No, I'm gonna wind it.
Right,
yeah, we're gonna wind it. Yeah, but this texture will match her natural texture. So
for the first time ever in my life, I'm gonna do makeup while someone does the hair. It's definitely a challenge for me, so we'll see how this goes.
You gonna tell me what to do? You about put that piece over there. I gotta get back to LA.
So here is the finished look. Angela had to leave, but she left with this nice, beautiful, dimensional coif. We started at a deep virgin level 2 color. She lifted up to a nice auburn red tone, and she went in and put clip-ins with the contrast of a lighter auburn and that deeper red tone. So she definitely did her thing. I love it. Hope you love it. Hope you enjoyed the video. What do you think about your new look?
I feel like I'm a completely different person. I love it though. I'm not complaining. I'm happy that my hair was ever touched first by her.
And guys, like we said, she has never had her hair colored. And we found out she's never had her ends trimmed. So today was totally
that natural person.
And she does not wear makeup. So today was definitely a whole new experience for her, and we thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed the process, and I hope you guys subscribe, comment below, let me know if you like this video, and whatever else you want to see, let me know. Thanks so much. We will see you next time. Peace.